storm. And as we get closer to our main event, let's take a closer look to the catch fetiche style that will be on display in our catch fetiche versus traditional style match. Catch fetiche is also known as voodoo wrestling or witch catch. It's a pro wrestling style developed in the Congo. Wrestlers use cultural practices of fetishism and voodoo to harm and defeat their opponents, and they draw power from items they bring to the ring. It was made popular by famous Congolese wrestler Idengwe. And it looks like we're ready to go with our main event. This means only one thing: the Champion of Brazzaville is getting prepared to come out. RTGA, as you see the fans absolutely going wild in anticipation of the champion's arrival. Just any second now there we see the champion on the screen. And here he is, accompanied by the band and holding that title belt high. RTGA, Lion Power, the Lion himself. And we're going to see a great ring general in action here in a very different style match than we usually see RTGA wrestle. He does not often take on catch fetiche wrestlers. There you see Lucifer already waiting in the ring, and there's Lucifer's objects that he brought, which he seemingly draws his magical powers from. Looking down at them, preparing perhaps to bring them into action, and we'll have both of our competitors introduced to the fans here. There's Lucifer, the catch fetiche voodoo wrestling specialist, and we'll see some of that in this coming match. And his opponent, the Champion of Brazzaville since 2018, RTGA. I'm really excited for this one. I don't know how RTGA will be able to stand in the ring against a man practicing witchcraft. I've really never seen him do that. He'll usually face off against traditional wrestlers, but now we see Lucifer beginning to perform one of these rituals. You think that he's going to use this maybe to draw some of his power, that he can use some of this dark magic against his opponent. We saw it at the open of the show. And what does he have in here? Have in store here? Get a closer look at his setup. Saying that maybe an ancient spell or something, and the box is beginning to smoke, and I see some fire. Maybe a spell, maybe some kind of trance. I don't know how he's doing that, but this is what RTGA has in store for the rest of today. A man that can literally just make fire appear. He's beginning to dump it out as one of his assistants comes by. He's traveled with Dragon Rouge, I believe, maybe. And he's saying something, maybe putting a spell, a curse on RTGA. We'll see if this will have any effect to start the match. And now, before we get started, Lucifer running around, trying to get some support from the crowd as RTGA just paces inside the ring, waiting for his opponent. And it looks like Lucifer is finally going to enter the ring. And RTGA pacing, ready. So the referee says, let's go, and here we go. And again, Lucifer calling out to the fans. And he's got them behind him. They're ready to see this big main event. And so are we. Oh, and we're back to the ring. And it looks like whatever Lucifer did with that spell or curse that he used outside the ring is working as he's taking RTGA. But RTGA springboards through it now, hits the deck. Lucifer with the cover, 1, 2, not like this, no! 2, and he kicks up the champion back to his feet after facing the magic from Lucifer. He looked to be in trouble, but now the champion shaking it off. Walking the ring, trying to get his footing. Trying to shake the cobwebs out, get that evil spirit out of his body so he can reversal against Lucifer. And Lucifer now with a quick roll-up. That's one. No, two. That's two. And the champion kicks out. And RTGA with a reversal. And he's going to send Lucifer to the other side of the ring and pick him up with a spine buster. Spine on the pine for the champion. RTGA, this place is going wild. The champ is feeling it now. And Lucifer is trying to escape. He is in a bad way. He is in pain. Lucifer. And I believe I hear the referee starting to count from the ring. Lucifer could be in trouble. That spine buster literally, absolutely destroyed Lucifer's back, and he is just in agony. And RTGA is not waiting anymore. He's come over and he's grabbed Lucifer and he's, drops a high knee, brings a high knee right to Lucifer's neck. And the champion is feeling confident. He's broken through the spell early on. We'll see if Lucifer can even respond at this point, if he has any more help, anything else in his bag of tricks, as RTGA bringing Lucifer back to the ring the hard way, slams that spine into the apron, and Lucifer is on his back right outside of the ring in even more pain. I believe the referee is starting that count. He's gotten up to 2. Lucifer stirring now, moving just a little, but still very unresponsive. RTGA standing tall in the ring right now as the referee continues to count. Take another look here at fan cam as RTGA paces, seeing if this is it. Will this do the job? Will this put an end to Lucifer? Will the champion win by countout? And the referee continuing his count. RTGA now celebrating, but Lucifer's to his feet. And Lucifer has something else in mind. He's grabbed some type of fabric that he has, that he's brought with him. Maybe another way that he can issue his spells and put a curse on RTGA. And he's got a book, I believe. Maybe a book of spells. I don't know exactly what he has there, but some type of book that is open. He's flipping through and he's got it looks like a bottle of wine. And Lucifer may have something else in store that he's going to try on the Champion of Brazzaville here. Something, he's going into action. It looks like he's beginning to recite something. And he's got RTGA in some type of trance. RTGA unable to control his own body now as Lucifer taking the champion down, but RTGA fighting back, grabbing hold of Lucifer, trying to shake those instruments free from Lucifer's hand, taking control now. RTGA drop kick from the champion. Lucifer's down. RTGA is broken free from this trance again, and Lucifer is retreating. Lucifer retreating to the back. RTGA celebrating in the ring, and the referee beginning his count as we see the crowd going absolutely wild as we wait to see, will Lucifer re-emerge? Will RTGA win by countout? Has the Champion of Brazzaville shown that he's stronger than the voodoo that Lucifer practices? And Lucifer's made his way back to the ring. What now? Trying a new spell here, a new curse, and it looks like RTGA's walking as if he's in a trance again. Now down to a knee, down to his back. Lucifer may have finally cracked through, but he's not going for the cover. RTGA looks to be completely out, and now Lucifer down for the 1. There's the 2, and no, just the 2, and you wonder, did the delay and the cover cost Lucifer the match? RTGA coming to left, now he kicks up. He's his feet and you see him flex those pecs. The champion feeling stronger than ever. Calling to the crowd for support. RTGA is feeling it now. He's broken through 3 times from Lucifer's curses. But another. He still has more. And he stops RTGA in his tracks. RTGA is out on his feet. RTGA trying to fight through it, but Lucifer has control of his body with a headbutt, and it sends RTGA to the mat. Lucifer said that's it. Now he's heading to the outside of the ring to grab something more. He has some kind of shaker. He says it's over. The cloak and the shaker. I've seen some interesting things with catch fetiche wrestlers do things like turn their opponent into a goat. I don't know what Lucifer has in store here, but that might be what it takes. I almost don't want to see. The champion is broken through so many times. He lays that cloak on the champion's chest with the shaker in hand. 1, 2. No! The champion breaks through again. RTGA springs into attack, and he's got a jackhammer. Oh, he sends Lucifer down with a jackhammer. Now picks him up to a swinging backbreaker, from RTGA. Lucifer is on his back. The champion is feeling it. He looks unstoppable right now. He turns over Lucifer. Could this be it? Could he be setting him up for that finisher that we've seen? He stops first. He's setting him up, I believe, for the Cri de Lion. The Lion's Cry. Could this be it? And he's trying to hook him into that. No, first is pounding, weakening that chest and that whole front of Lucifer's body in a splash. He holds off for now on the Cri de Lion and instead goes for a cover with Lucifer's own cloak. 2. No, but Lucifer can power through. And I thought RTGA may have been going for that full Nelson clutch, that Cri de Lion, the Lion's Cry, because we've seen him beat on his opponent's chest at times when he'll build up to that, but it was not the case here, and RTGA is beat. He's fought through so much mystical attacks, physical attacks, and another look back at that jackhammer from RTGA. And then this swinging backbreaker, almost from a Uranagi into a backbreaker position. And again, Lucifer able to recover and leave again. Taking another walk, this time though, staying in the arena. Or maybe on second thought, no, he will stay. He'll stay. Making his way back to the ring, kind of in shock, trying to call on the fans. And both wrestlers now out of the ring. Lucifer kind of in chase with one of the staff members from the Federation. And you see some more of the officials running to the officials' aid. Lucifer has just lost it, throwing a punch. He's frustrated. Nothing has worked. He's tried his voodoo. He's tried, pro wrestling. Nothing has worked against the champion of Brazzaville, RTGA. Every time has been able to stand his ground and break through and kick out of any attack that Lucifer has had. The RTGA has made his way back to the ring, and now Lucifer has as well. And the referee stopped his count. And these two now squaring off again, one more try. And it looks like he has RTGA frozen in his tracks once more. And trying to knock him down. That force that he uses, that mystical force, but RTGA fighting against it. But not any longer, down to his knees. Oh, but RTGA with a low blow, 2 in a row, 2, 3 in a row. 3 uppercuts to the groin from the champion of Brazzaville, absolutely dropping Lucifer. Lucifer had the thing in the bag maybe, but now the champion, RTGA. Now, it looks like he's setting up maybe for that Cri de Lion. The Lion's cry, stretching out that back and stomping on him. Could this be it? Look for that full Nelson. He gets cinched, and there it is. The full Nelson clutch. The Cri de Lion, the Lion's cry, and Lucifer has given up. That's it. That is it. The champion, RTGA, has won, and Desert Storm stands tall. What a match. I've never had the privilege of calling a catch fetiche match in the ring before. I don't think many people have outside of the Congo, and that was just incredible. And now what's this here? Is this coming to the ring? I believe that's Michael Chopin. RTGA had a great match with him in the past, and the two are squaring up. Michael Chopin with a push. Looking at the champion, RTGA. And Chopin attacking, but it's not having any effect on the champ. He's just kind of brushing it off. And Michael Chopin circling, thinking what is going on here. I'd love to see these two square off again, but it looks like, oh, with the Insiguri, but it doesn't even budge the champion. The champion has just become so powerful, it seems like, from this win over Lucifer, and Chopin trying everything he can, trying to trip the champion. Nothing budging RTGA. And now he's got a hold of Chopin. He's got him up by the legs. What is this? What is this? Oh, almost a dead eye that we've seen from Hangman Page. Not quite modified almost, and he throws him to his back, and the champion has injured Michael Chopin. And Michael leaving the ring with the help of some nearby officials. That did not go Michael's way. But the champion, RTGA, looks stronger than ever. Maybe even unbeatable as we saw him break through the power and mystique of catch fetiche. Standing tall in the ring, the lion power.